Howdy, folks. So I'm a huge Tanchjim fan, and I've been eyeballing this Kara, which is an interesting headphone that hasn't come out. Apparently, it might be in August this year, but it is one dynamic driver and four BAs, and I don't particularly like or dislike the way that it looks, but it does look like it's got a 3D printed like front part, and then a less 3D printed, more molded or something plastic back shell. So not a whole lot to this that I can find. I don't actually know the price, but I was able to find a graph interestingly, and that's right here. And let's just go ahead and can we zoom in there? Yeah, come on, zoom. There we go. So that's interesting for sure. Well, things of note is we have a at 200 hertz. So that's going to be mid bass. We have a few decibel rise compared to the mids, right around 300 to 800, and also a slight down slope. So that would be very similar to a Harman styled mids shelf with a huge amount of bombastic bass comparatively, and the bass is equal to the pinna. The high mids, right around, looks like they peak about 2.789K, something like that. And then this is very interesting, but it doesn't really go down from that area. It just stays, basically all the way till maybe 8K-ish. And then we have a drop, and then we come back up, and we do see that we do have energy above 10K, so likely some air factor there. But very interesting graph. This reminds me heavily of, let's see, the Moondrop A8 with a bigger bombastic bass shelf and a lot more treble. So that's interesting. Also, though, the pinna gain is not 10 decibels, but looks like, I'm just kind of working this out, maybe like, we'll say 6.5 to 7 possibly. So very interesting tuning. I don't know how this is going to sound at all based on the graph. This is a little bit funky, but very interesting, and I'd love to try it at some point. Don't know what the price might be, but given Tanchjim's other stuff, I'm guessing maybe it's like Prism-ish. Prism was, I think, made of metal, so we're thinking, I don't know, maybe from $400 to $600. Certainly not that cheap, but interesting graph. Just thought I'd bring it up. Huge Tanchjim fan. Oh, there we go. And interesting IEM and tuning. Yeah. Talk to you on the next one.